So anyway, now I'm going to go into the last 3 principles of fair trade that we be employing in our markets, and ideally they look obvious, but some of the things that we consider as obvious are the most critical and important, right? So I'll check number 10. To empower growth. All right? To empower growth. So now, in an environment that promotes fair trade, in an environment that promotes connectivity within traders, in an environment that promotes a safe place that your money sits, in an environment that exposes you to other markets that you didn't know before, that you can be able to use those products for that market to improve on your products, and now create another product. Or in the information age, that you can then be able to get information from other places to be able to enhance on your product. A marketplace, an ideal marketplace, that the one we want to build with you guys and we want to come up together, promotes growth. Sometimes I find it's the practice. It was a practice then, but remember when you used to pay for goodwill? Let's say because you bought a business premise, you have to pay a certain amount for goodwill. The reason used was that the customers who used to come to that business will be somehow mistakenly coming to yours. Or somehow, because of the location of where you are, you will inherit. It's like you inherit that particular people. And the truth of the matter is, it's your business that will ensure whether these people, you can inherit them or not. Alright? So now, the growth within this market means that you do not have to overly invest when you're starting these businesses, or overly, how can I put it? Yes, it's overly invest, and also it gives everybody a fair chance. Everybody gets a fair chance to be able to succeed within this marketplace. And I think that's powerful, because we have our young brothers and sisters who maybe want to join the marketplace, right? But they know, like, markets are not that easy, because you have to come and play some particular games, or lazima uchanuke hivi, lazima uchanuke vile. You're like, no, come and do you. Come to these markets and be you, right? Because the only person who's best at selling the things that you do is you. Alright? Sasa pengine ukwewe unauzanga vitu zingine, but if you're honestly coming looking for an opportunity to be able to do business and be yourself, and when you're being yourself, mean hautadoboeka na kile kitu kile biashara unafanyanga, naget, you'll have the best opportunity to grow. Number 11, to promote community goodwill. Okay, the thing is, markets are community institutions. You get? You cannot have a market that does not involve the community. How? Right? So if you can self-sustain, then you don't need a market. You get? But if you need your goods to be bought by other people, or your services to be consumed by other people, then you need a market. Alright? And if you need a market, then you need the community that you live in to buy into, like, the benefits of our community. And the thing here is then that our market should find ways to make sure that it aligns with the fundamental aspirations and the needs of our communities that we live in, right? within those communities, the communities are looking for where youth can be able to get opportunity to work, where we can be able to like quickly be able to provide linkages within that community, maybe through like transport or advice. Am I in helping like in helping those who are not very digitally endowed understand and get into these platforms and be able to sign up and all those kind of things, right? And that way the general goodwill of the community in Apanda, the community feels it's in a better off place with that ideal market of ours being in place rather than when it was not. Because when it was not, they were not able to maybe trade amongst themselves, trade with their neighbor villages, right? And also tapping into maybe like the diaspora clans who also want to invest into those particular villages, and then makes then that global look become easier, and the community appreciates that. And when you do good to the community, it's not just good for us, right, as traders for profit, but it's good even for our spirits. It's good for our hearts, because it does not matter what we say, we are spiritual beings, right? We're spiritual beings, and we need to feel in our spirits that we've done some good things for the community. Somebody out there is happy, and when they are saying they are going on their knee to pray, they say thank you God for. I would hope you'd be at the end of that for statement today, because you've made them like change something or achieve something or solved a problem, and all that. And now for the last one, which looks maybe like it's a summarization of all the 11 that we've already covered so far, is to honor good. To honor good. Since I'm talking to traders, there's a book I love. I really like it. It's just done by OG Mandi. OG. I'm forgetting the second name. It's fine. So the book is called The Greatest Salesman in the World. And the thing he says, and he simplifies sales, and he says, if you want to sell anything, if you want to sell anything, it does not matter whether it's in construction, anything, if you want to sell anything, love your customer. When you love your customer, you'll be able to do that what is right for that particular customer. And it sounds simple. It sounds simple, but it's actually profound. Why is that? Because when you love your customer, huwezi taka kuhatu mtu unapenda. When you love that customer, huwezi mpatia kitu itamcause loss. When you love that customer, there's no way that you will want them to be in a situation where that they are not happy with you. And you know what? When you love someone truly and honestly, those people love you back. And how will they love you back? They will love you back in how you want them to love you back. Because you are a trader in the marketplace, right? They will come and they will look for you. Why? Because the love that you gave them as a merchant and them as your client touched their hearts. You got into their spirit, you got into their psyche, you got into you understand their solution. They know that you understand them. You give them time and you listened to them. So now our 12th principle of fair trade is to honor, to honor good. Let us just honor good and we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yes, there will be challenges up and pale that we're not refuting. Just as we said, a principle has two sides. Umekosa kukula, ukikosa kukula utakonda, but unaweza konda sababu ukikosa chakula. Honestly, you don't have the food, utakonda. But pia unaweza choose, unataka kukonda and you choose not to eat. Naget. So here is, I want us to choose to do good. And those are the 12 principles, you guys. So they are in a code of conduct, and you can read them anytime. They'll be fully available, because as we said, in this marketplace you should be able, and it's so clear and transparent, and we communicate very, very clearly, very, very clearly. This is how we operate, right? Thanks.